Seeing none, all those in favor of committee amendment number 1 say aye. Aye. All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. You adopted. Next amendment, Mr. Clerk.
House Amendment 2 by Representative Pearson. Mr. Speaker, was not timely filed.
Representative Pearson, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Speaker. And colleagues, look, this bill is ridiculous for so many reasons and in so many ways. It's a useless piece of our time, but some changes that I think could be substantive to get in a little bit better of a posture is to remove Section H, 1, 2, and 3. That's related to environmental standards, social governance standards, and corporate board and company employment composition. 95% of the largest companies in the world use ESG to make their determinations. I don't know why the sponsor would believe that 95% of the largest companies in the world are somehow wrong, and that this should not be a standard that is applied by companies that operate in our state. And so for that reason, I ask that I move to consider so that we can continue this conversation.
You've heard the motion, properly seconded. We're voting for consideration of amendment number 2. All those in favor of considering amendment number 2, vote aye when the bell rings. Those opposed, vote no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Pals and I. Mr. Clerk, please take the vote.
Ayes 21, 71 nays.
In accordance with Rule 60B, having failed to receive the necessary 2/3 vote, the motion to consider amendment number 2 fails. Next amendment, Mr. Clerk.
House Amendment 3 by Representative Pearson. Mr. Speaker, was not timely filed.
Representative Pearson, you're recognized.
Thank you so much. Hoping more people pay attention to what's going on here. These bills that continue to actually don't do anything effective for our communities and for our constituents need not be here. One of the things that is part of this legislation that I'd like to take out is the violation. And so amendment number 3 deals with the violation in particular of this section constituting an unfair trade practice and is subject to remedies as provided under this part. One of the challenges that I think you will see, my colleagues, is that the sponsor is seeking to regulate banks, which are all pretty much federally regulated. This is not only an overreach, it's an underthought piece of legislation that we should not even be considering here, but I do want us to take out the violation that is codified in this legislation. And so with that, I move for consideration.
You've heard the motion, properly seconded. We're voting consideration of amendment number 3. All those in favor of considering amendment number 3, vote aye when the bell rings. Those opposed, vote no. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Mr. Clerk, please take the vote.
Ayes 23, 71 nays.
In accordance with Rule 60B, having failed to receive the necessary 2/3 vote, the motion to consider amendment number 3 fails.